Everybody's probably sleeping, but it's okay. Hey, how are you, West Haven? What's going on, gal? I hope you're doing good. Come on in, guys. Come right on in. No, I'm not doing readings tonight. I'm sorry. I will my next live stream though. Just tonight, I'm really tired because I've been up since super early this morning. My daughter had a doctor's appointment. Hey, Daryl, how are you? And I've been going like literally all day, and I'm like, my makeup's melting off my face and I'm tired, but we're just gonna hang out and have fun. Hey, John, how are you? Hey, mi gaitito? I hope I'm saying that right. Hey, Swafford Story, how are you? I went live because of you, because you said, yeah, go live, so here I am. Hey, Farmal. Farmal? How are you, hon? Michelle's here, yay! Sydney's in here. Daryl, it was really good. My daughter had a doctor's appointment for her 2-year checkup, and everything went really well. And then we just did a bunch of stuff today. I did a lot of like house chores, and we played outside a lot because it was really nice out. And we went for a walk, and I rode on my exercise bike because your girl's trying to lose the baby weight and it's not coming off, and it's really frustrating, but we will get there one day at a time. But yeah, it was a very productive day, but I'm very tired. But I wanted to hang out with you guys and just like chat and have fun and yeah, just chill. I don't really know what we're gonna talk about, but that's the fun of it. Let's see. Swafford says, yay! But West Haven, my next stream, I'll definitely do a tarot reading. And if you come on in, I'll definitely give you one for free, of course. Those are fun streams. I love doing those streams. Let's see. Oh, okay, Michelle, that's cool. I hope you got it running. You said you did, so it's like funky. You gotta like play around with it a couple of times, and then like once you get it down pat, then it's all uphill from there, hopefully. Let's see. Hi, Scott Thomas, how are you, hon? I hope you're doing good. I don't really know where to look. I think it's here. Okay. Daryl, everyone give this live stream a thumbs up. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing good, John, too. Cruiser Max in here. Hey, Cruiser, what's going on? Lala Lydia's life is in here. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. I took a... Jen's in here. Hey, Jen. Yeah, West Haven, no problem. I got you, girl. Great busy sports night, is it? I'm not really, like, huge into sports. Like, I watch some of it, but... Oh, hi, Country Fly Life. How are you, hon? I hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're just hanging out, chilling, having fun. I should have brought a drink with me. That's what I'm missing. But yeah, I'm trying to lose weight, so that's probably not a good idea. Ah, okay, let's see. Hey, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. I feel so like blah today, just because we've been going since this morning. And then I exercised twice, so I think I overdid it a little bit, but it's okay. It all works. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so nice. Seriously, thank you. Hey, Chrissy. So I have my phone plugged into the charger because my phone's on like really low battery. So I'm hoping this works and it stays going here because I want to hang out for a little while. Let's see. Missing comments. Oh, and you know what else I need to do that I always forget to do? You guys should yell at me. I have to put it on live chat because otherwise I miss comments. Because if it goes to top chat, I miss like everyone's comments, and then everyone's like, Kim, why aren't you answering me? Why aren't you answering me? It's like, I didn't see it because I didn't put it on live chat. Let's see. Hi, Lily TV. How are you? Good old boys in here. How are you? Hey. Oh, hi to 8-Bit. Thank you. I hope you're both doing really good. So yeah, we're just hanging out, having fun, doing whatever. Let's see if I missed anything. Chrissy's in here. Hey, Chrissy. Oh, John, you're so sweet. Thank you. I try to cheer you guys up. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I always try. I don't know why I just did that. It's all good. Let's see. Sorry, my hand's in the way, you guys. So yeah, we've been running all day. It was very eventful. And then, oh, I got scared while I was walking my daughter because someone beeped at me and I'm like, who in the heck is beeping at me? And I looked and it was my neighbor from across the street. I was like, oh, gotcha. I've been feeling better than I have in 2 weeks and we're just relaxing at home. That's a wonderful. Oh, my prayers are being answered. That's good. I'm glad you're feeling good. And I'm glad you guys are just like relaxing. That's like just the best, isn't it? When you're finally home. Like I remember just like days at the bank when I worked there, because it was like a revolving door and I was one of the quickest tellers, so like everyone would come to me and like half the teller line didn't do their job. They would just like sit there with their feet up and me and this other girl were like the only one taking customers, and the first of the month was like the worst days ever because everyone was getting their direct deposits in and then cashing their checks out, and so we'd have like tons of people and I'd be like, here's your cash, here's your cash, here's your cash, and all day long, nonstop. And we would get like a half an hour lunch break. And so, yeah, it just, I would come home and I'd be like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just relaxing. Hazelide's in here. Hey, Justin Milo is in here. How are you doing? I hope you guys are all doing good. What did you guys do today? Do you guys have any fun, exciting stories for me? Anything? I'm in a really goofy mood because I just ate some candy, which I shouldn't have done because I'm trying to lose weight, but it was only a little piece, a couple little pieces. So I'm on a sugar high. Hey Ryan, what's up? How are you doing? Oh, I don't know why my voice just did that. You're doing fantastic. Awesome. Let's see. Rob, hey, what's going on, hun? Thanks for coming in. We're just hanging out. I don't really know what we're talking about, but we're just hanging out, chilling. You cleaned your teeth all day? Actually, I kind of did. Not my teeth, but my daughter, because we've showed her how to brush her teeth, and now she's literally addicted to it, and she throws a huge tantrum when you try to take her toothbrush away from her. Like, it's not, you don't want to take her toothbrush. You just don't want to do it. Let's see. I need to ask how to see the chat while live. You're doing it on your computer. So I think what you can do, because you do it through Google Hangouts, it should show you the chat, but if not, I've never done it from my computer. I've always done it from my phone. So I think that you can also pull up a separate screen aside, like a separate, you know what I mean, like an extra screen, and put it on your YouTube and click on your live stream, and that way you can read the chat. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe if you have an iPad, do it from there, or just click on it from your phone, and then that way you can read the chat. But I'm not sure if anyone knows that can answer. Michelle Noel Creations, if you're doing a live stream with your like desktop with the webcam from there and you're using Google Hangouts, how do you see the live stream and how do you see the chat? What do you click on? Because I don't know. Tell her the wrong thing. I used Hangouts, but I had to watch chat on phone. It was hard. Yeah, I bet. I don't know, because I've never used Google Hangouts. The only time that I like tried to use it like I found out that I could just do it from my phone. So I've never really actually gone in and used it, but eventually down the road, when I do finally figure out how to work my stinking camera, which might be a year or two, you guys, with the rate that I'm going, then I'll have to do it for my desktop, but and I'll have to figure out all that. Let's see. I'm scrolling back up, guys. Sorry. Thank you for coming in, you guys. I honestly thought like everyone would be sleeping, and that's why I was like, should I go live this late? I don't know. Like, I don't really know. I don't know. But I was in the mood to go live, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Why not? We'll just hang out, have fun. I'm not doing anything, so. Let's see. SC, I quit. No, my patient's teeth. Okay. Jana's still loved. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Center Stars channel. Hey, what's going on? How are you guys doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for coming in. Omar Bautista's in here. Hey, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Let's see. Little Magic D, why are you quitting YouTube? Please do not quit YouTube. Please. Please. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Please, seriously, don't do it. We're rooting for you. If anyone knows Little Magic D, go over and support them. I used Hangouts, but had to watch. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Well, okay, Hazelite. While having a rough day, please keep my daughter and unborn grandbaby. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, I will definitely pray, Hazelite. I'm sending lots of love, and I'm definitely praying for everything to be okay and everything to go smoothly. And I really think it will. Like, I have a good feeling. I really think it will be okay. Yeah, that's scary. It really is, because towards the end of my pregnancy, I didn't actually have pre-eclampsia, but they thought I did because my blood pressure was so high and I had like protein in my urine. So I had to be on bed rest for like the last part of my pregnancy. Like, I worked full time up until like the last couple, I think like 2 or 3 weeks, because I wasn't allowed from the doctor. I had to literally, I didn't have to be in the hospital, thankfully, on bed rest, but there was a few times I had to be admitted to the emergency room because my blood pressure was so high, which was really scary, because it's just always scary. You're just constantly worried and you just want everything to go smoothly. So I really am praying, and I have a good feeling though, and I think everything will be okay. And I'm sending lots of love and prayers and strength for her. So just know that I am definitely praying. Of course, yeah. Yeah, and that's like the worst feeling, when you feel helpless. And yeah, but I have a good feeling. I have a good sense feeling that everything will be okay, and I'm sending lots and lots of prayers. Like, I will be praying tonight. Like, when I pray, like I pray. And my prayers usually get answered. Usually. Like, usually. They really do. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Ava's in here. Barrowboy Woods, Dustin Cobb's in here. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming in. You guys are awesome. Yeah, guys, if you're networking, definitely you can. That's totally fine. Just don't use like the subwords and, you know, all that stuff. But like, if you do end up supporting other people's channels, make sure you watch a full video and then like, and then comment, and then subscribe. Because if you don't, like, if you just watch like 30 seconds of a video, like, it really doesn't do anything, because then the algorithm of YouTube like doesn't let it stick. Like, it takes it away. So you wouldn't want someone to just watch 30 seconds of your video and not really care. So take the time, like, and that's how you get to grow friendships and like get to know people. Like, it's really cool. I've gotten to know so many cool people on here, and it's all in thanks to like exploring and like live streams and like just checking out other people's channels and connecting and like getting to know one another. So thank you, Hazel-Eyed. Yeah, I'll definitely be praying tonight, but I have a really good feeling everything will be okay. So I know it's hard, but try not to worry, because I really feel like everything will be okay, and I'll definitely be praying. And I will tell my husband to pray too, definitely. I feel like prayer in numbers really helps. Kimberly, never see you in my channel. Almar, I'll definitely be over. It's hard for me, you guys, because I'm a mom, and my daughter is now 2, and she's literally into everything. Like, I'm lucky if I get to brush my teeth. I'm lucky if I get to shower, because my husband's schedule is so completely opposite from mine, and like, we're literally running 24/7, just trying to get things done, and with YouTube and everything else. So if I don't make it to your channels all the time, like, I'm really sorry. It's like impossible to get to every single person's channel, but I really try the best that I can. And I took a month break, actually, like probably more than a month, for myself, and it was really much needed because I was ready to have like panic attack, like bad. So I took a break for myself, which was very much needed, and I advise everyone to do that for themselves if it's getting too stressful, because you don't want to burn yourself out. It's not healthy. It's not good for yourself. Self-care is really important. I'm strong, firm believer in that. But yeah, so I took a long break, and so that's why you haven't seen me for a really long time. But now I'm back, so I don't know what that face was. I just make really weird faces, so just bear with me here. Um, yeah, Edward Smart. I'm bored, yeah. I put my daughter to bed, and I don't want to fold laundry. Like, I just don't, so it's not happening tonight. It'll happen in the morning. So I'm just hanging out with you guys. Hi, Matt. How are you? Let's see. Let's see. I really liked your lives, Kimberkiss. Thank you, Ron the Future. I love you, hon. I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for coming in. This is fun. I'm so glad you guys are here. Like, I honestly thought like maybe 1 or 2 people would come, which is perfectly fine with me. But I'm like really, really happy you guys are all here. So thank you. Bonehead Assassins is in here. I can't say that. How are you? It's morning where you're at? That's cool. It's late at night here, unfortunately. Thank you. I'm a warrior by nature. I am a Gemini. Eric has been my rock, though he really has. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a huge worrywart, and my husband gets so upset at me because I'm constantly like following my daughter everywhere and making sure she's not putting stuff in her mouth. Like, I worry about like the way my mind works is like so insane. Like, you guys would be like, why would you worry like that? Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Because my husband showed me a video and like something crazy happened. I'll think of it. I'll come back to it. I can't remember. But the way that my mind works is I go to the worst possible case scenario ever, and then like it never even happens like that. So I worried basically for nothing, but that's just how I'm wired. Like, my dad was a very big worrywart, and I'm a lot like my dad. So let's see. I think Kimber is insane. You're probably right, Cushman. You're probably right. Let's see. I think all the cool people are insane, actually. I think you're boring if you're not insane or crazy. Life with Stephanie. Hey, love. What's up? Jacob Luna's in here. How are you? Having kids can be stressful. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And I only have one. And she's got a mind of her own. And she's got a temper. If she doesn't get what she wants, you'll know. Let's see. Lots of changing diapers. Like, I didn't realize how many diapers I was actually going to have to change. But you know what? Also, like, we got a size too big this time, so she's been having lots of leaks, which is not fun at all. So now we're going back to the size that she's supposed to be in. But yeah, so that's probably why I've been changing like 2 times the amount of diapers that I normally change. Let's see. Yeah, kids are definitely the best. Kids are definitely the best. She is my everything, and I love her more than life itself. Like, no one explains that to you. Like, no one ever tells you like how amazing kids are, like how amazing having your own kid is. And maybe they did when you were younger or when I was younger and I just didn't pay attention to it. But like, it's the best thing ever in the world. It's everything. It's everything. I'm ranting. I'm sorry, guys. Kimber, I was diagnosed with epilepsy 20 years ago. Aw, and from that moment I stopped worrying and started appreciating. Yeah, Matthew. Aw. Yeah. Yep. You have to. You just have to be grateful for everything, like the good and the bad, and like every moment that you have. Like, you just have to be grateful. You have to live in gratuity. It's everything. You really do. Yes, Edward, and when they are grown, the stress doesn't get easier. Oh, that's really disappointing. because I was hoping to get a little bit easier. But you know what I'm worried about is when my daughter starts riding her bike, because I remember us as the neighborhood kids, like we literally had, like, if you guys ever seen the movie The Buttercream Gang, it's an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. It's like a really old movie, but it's so good. But we literally were the Buttercream Gang. Like we had all these neighborhood kids and we would just ride our bikes around the neighborhood like tons and tons of times, and then we'd play like Spud and Kick the Can and Red Rover, and we would have, like, in the winter we would build snow forts in the cul-de-sac and throw snowballs at each other, and like we just did everything. Like we had the coolest group, tons of neighborhood kids, like the coolest group. But what worries me is that my daughter's gonna get on her bike and just like ride away somewhere, and I won't know where she is, and I'll be freaking out. Yeah, because she has a mind of her own, you guys, like, and all kids do. So that's what stresses me out. I'm going back because I know I missed comments and I'm really, really, really sorry. Let's see. My daughter's 10. She used to love fishing with me, but now it's not cool. Yeah, I remember like when things started not being cool, like as I got older and older and older, and my dad would literally embarrass me all the time on purpose. Like we would go to football games or like anything, and he would embarrass the crap out of me just on purpose, like on purpose. But it's funny now, like looking back, but geez. Ugh. Like when things aren't cool, it's like, don't go there, you know? It's funny. Let's see. Hey Murads, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Hey Mew, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Life with Stephanie said, I don't have kids, but I have 10-month-old nephew and I love him more than anything. It's insane how much I love him and what I would do for him. Yeah. And like when it's your own kid too, like your own flesh and blood, like you grew this baby inside of you for 9 months, and you had to make sure that they were getting all their nutrition and that you were taking care of yourself too and taking care of them and probably working, because I worked full time up until like the last 3 weeks. And it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's the most magical thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. Hands down. Was giving birth to my daughter. I'll never forget the little things with my sweet girl. Yeah, you don't. You don't forget them. Muriat's Adventures. Just reading comments, guys. Hi, Dark Wolf Plays. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. You guys are awesome. Jacob Luna, someone told me my future wife's name, like a reading on my Instagram group. You had like a tarot reading and someone told you your wife's name? Your future wife's name? That's amazing. That's a really cool premonition. Sometimes like during my tarot readings, or just like when I'm out and about conversing with people, I will get like names in my head, but I'm always afraid to say them because sometimes it's not always a person. Sometimes it's an actual like symbolic meaning. Like the one time I did a tarot reading for a client and I kept getting the name Melissa, and they didn't know anyone named Melissa. Well, when I looked into the symbolic meaning of it, it meant bee and like animals. And this person was actually able to communicate with animals. That was their psychic gift. So sometimes the name isn't verbatim a person. Sometimes it could also be a spirit, but it could also be like a symbolic meaning of something. So yeah, let's see. I know I'm missing comments and I'm just trying to catch up. My daughter won't ride without training wheels. Makes me so mad. Oh my gosh, yeah, I bet that drives you crazy. That would drive me freaking nuts. Like, I'm such a worrywart. That would not be good. But hopefully she'll listen to you hopefully soon and start using them, because she has to listen to you. You know, you're their parent. They have to listen. Yeah, I wouldn't be here if my phone didn't vibrate because I'm tired. Aw, and I have school. Aw, well, if you need to go to bed, that's okay. Don't like hurt yourself by staying up, you know, make sure you get some rest. So that's okay. Mew, my little girl was a blessing. We weren't supposed to have kids. I wasn't supposed to either, Matt. Yeah, I actually had really, really, really bad endometriosis, and I had like a fibroid thing, so I had to have surgery to have it like burned off and like removed. Sorry, that's kind of gross, but I did, and it was awful. And then like a year later, I've said this story so many times, and you guys are probably so sick of me talking about it, but it still blows my mind away. But I thought I couldn't get pregnant, basically, because me and my husband have been trying. Like, my husband thought it was something wrong with him. He got tested, nothing was wrong with him. And so when I found I had endometriosis, I'm like, oh my God, like that's it, like, and so then I had to have the surgery because it was so painful that I literally couldn't walk, I couldn't lay down, I couldn't do anything. And so my gynecologist was like, yeah, we gotta go in. And so they did that. And then like a year later, after that, I was outside and I looked up at the moon, and the moon just like caught my attention like that, and I was like drawn to it. It was really, really bizarre. I've never had an experience like this before, so I was like, what's going on here? And so I just felt like the push to make a wish to the moon. And so I did, and I made a wish that like something amazing would happen for me and my husband. And then 2 weeks later, I took a pregnancy test because I was throwing up and I was pregnant. So I call Kenzie my moon baby because I honestly, like, it's crazy. And then I was talking to my friend about it, and she's like, like the moon is like a representation of fertility. So you were probably like unknowingly praying to like a goddess of the moon who represented fertility. And I'm like, that's really, really cool. And it makes a lot of sense. So it's really interesting. I'm missing comments. I'm so sorry. I'm scrolling back. Let's see. Just cherish every moment. They don't stay little forever. Yeah, I really have. I've been like just cherishing every single second that I have with her, because it just goes so fast, and I can't believe that she's 2 already. Like, it's crazy. And I remember because I was the oldest. I was the firstborn, so I was the oldest, and I had a younger brother and a younger sister. And I just remember like seeing how fast they were growing up. Like, it's still crazy how fast time flies. Let's see. Hi, Blood. How are you? What's going on? Ross Trucking's in here. Hi, guys. How are you? Why can't I not talk? Hi, girl. I can't talk. I'm sorry. Mr. Dutch is in here. What's going on? Yeah, Swafford story. I hope so, too. I've been praying for you. Like, I pray for, like, people that, like, reach out to me, and I really want that for you. And I feel like divine timing, like everything happens in divine timing. Like it just does. Like, that's just how it is, So be patient though. I like just stay positive, Ralph is stalking you. Oh gosh. Let's see. Other way around. You guys are cracking me up. Let's see. I'm hoping to feel, yeah. Let's see. I read that. You're pregnant now? Oh my God, Blood, that's amazing. Oh, Matt said, oh wow, that's what my wife had, surgery and all. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it was not fun. Not fun at all. Oh my God, Blood, congratulations. I'm gonna cry. That is so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Lydia. I'm just scrolling down. I feel like I blinked and mine are grown now, 20 and 21, having babies of their own. Isn't that crazy? Like, how fast time flies? Like, why can't time fly like that when you're at work? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like anytime that I was working, I would just like look at the clock and just be like, why am I here? Let's see. Hi, Channel. How are you? Sit on a beach ball and try balancing on it. That will not work. I am gracefully challenged. I will definitely fall to my death and break my neck. Hi, Urban. How are you? Let's see. Hi, Dollhouses. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Blessing, he is pregnant, not his wife. Oh my gosh. No, I thought he was serious. Blood, are you pregnant? With your wife, I mean. Wild One Adventures. Yo, hey, what's going on? He's like, exactly, girl. Time flies on the good stuff and creeps by slow during the not so great parts of life, it seems. Yeah, really true. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Still listening? Cool. Let's see. I know, Mew. If you need to go to bed, go to bed. It's okay. I won't be mad, I promise. I'm really tired too, so like I get it 100%. Hi, Dr. Fish. How's it going? I feel like this is crooked. Is that better? I miss when my girl was 2 to 3. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like when she was a baby, like I just wanted to keep her a baby forever. And now that she has a mind of her own, like I don't know what to do because she doesn't listen to me. And she has a temper. And she thinks she's like, that I believe that she used to be able to do telekinesis, like I swear, because she points at something and her face gets all red like she's trying to bring it to her with her mind. And she does this with everything, like every toy, everything. Even the TV, like she tries to change the channel with her mind. Like, and her face gets all red and then she like screams. And she gets like really frustrated when you don't know what she's talking about or what she's saying, because she still kind of talks in baby talk, but she just said a 7-word sentence the other day, which was, me and Steve just looked at each other like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she just did that. But yeah. And now she says, no, I don't want, for everything. So I'm like, Kenzie, you want to go outside? No, I don't want. Like, you want a bottle? No, I don't want. You want to watch TV? No, I don't want. You want to play? No, I don't want. I'm like, okay. And she's still screaming, and it's like, I don't know what you want. You don't want anything. Let's see. I will never go to sleep. Mew. Thanks, Kirkus. So happy to have caught you on the live. I know. Thank you, Lydia. Have a great night. I'm so glad you popped in. I know. Go to sleep. Yeah. So. Oh, I feel like my makeup's like literally melting off my face. But yeah, it's been a busy day. Very busy. But I wanted to hang out with you guys and just like chill. So this is nice. It's really nice. Sterl the Pearl, hey! Okay, yeah, I saw you on Mickey's. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely go over then and hit that little red button if you know what I mean. And yeah, thanks for coming in. That's awesome. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. This is fun. Thank you guys for coming in. I honestly I wasn't sure if I thought like maybe 1 or 2 people maybe would come in. So thank you guys so much for like hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. So did you guys do anything fun today? I want to hear your stories. Yeah, but next live stream, I'm definitely going to do tarot readings. So stay tuned. I might do a live stream tomorrow. Would you guys want me to do that? I might. I'll put it on my community tab if I decide to do one tomorrow and like what time I'll be live. Because I know people really like those. And it helps everyone. So it works. My stream keeps buffering. It's been happening to everybody tonight. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, I was in, whose live was I in? I was in Tangerine's live. It kept buffering. I was in Lunea's live. Was I in Lunea's live? Maybe. I was in Mickey's live. It buffered. It's just buffering everywhere. Okay, Swafford. Oh, thanks for coming in. Let me see. Let me read this. I'm going to get some rest, girl. I have an appointment. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm going to say a prayer for you, and I hope everything goes smoothly. And definitely email me tomorrow or like leave a comment and let me know what's going on. So I'm praying for you. Get a good night's rest and just relax. And I crawled into a 24-inch pipe to do concrete. What? I missed something. Let's see. What are you talking about, Matt? Like, sure, paranormal's in here. Hey, what's going on? CNA Mini. I got something in my eye. CNA Minivans is in here. Hey, what's going on? Oh, tough day. I'm sorry, Matt. I understand. I'll message you on Skype tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. Definitely message me on Skype because I would love to hear how it goes. I'm praying for you. Let's see. What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming in. I didn't really know what I was going to talk about, and I was like, should I even go live? But I wanted to. I was feeling it, so. Is Mew still in here, or is he asleep? Mew, wake up. Chillin'. Aw. Yeah, so Offord Story is a sweetheart. Yeah, guys, definitely network. This is the place to do it, like get to know one another, because all these peeps are cool. They are. Let's see. I saw you were on, stepped in, gotta get up. Oh, for another 14-hour day, so stay well. Wild One Adventures, thank you so much for popping in. Have a great night. Get a good night's rest. Yeah, that's a long day, so make sure you get some sleep. Drink some chamomile tea before bed. When did you know you had a gift for tarot? Just things kept happening with it. My friend, well, I've always been drawn to it. I've always been drawn to like paranormal stuff and tarot, but me and my friend, we used to work at the bank together, and we would get together after work and we would go get Mexican food and pick tarot cards for one another whenever we hung out. And then I just started doing it more and more and more, and it just called out to me, and I love helping people, and I'm very like empathic and intuitive, and I just love helping people. And so it's just developed, and it's still developing, like it's still going. But just this year is when I started doing like my paid tarot readings, just this year. So it's really, really exciting to actually be getting paid to do my passion. It's really wonderful, and it's helping so many people, and that's what I'm trying to do, is just help as many people as I can in any way, shape, or form that is, and that's just one of the tools that I use to help them. So Leah's in here. Oh my gosh, how are you? Good to see you too. Stroller Pearl. Okay, yeah, definitely get a good night's rest. Yank Your Cranks in here. What's going on? How are you? I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for coming in. Akeem's in here. Hi. Ugh, I can't talk today. How are you, Akeem? I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's see. Yeah, guys, definitely like the stream. It helps me out a lot. Bruce is in here. Hey. I just met Bruce. I hope you're doing good. Mexican food is always, yeah. Mexican food is the best, and margaritas. Let's see. Bye, Stroll the Pearl. Have a great night. I'll definitely pop over. Treasure Trolls, Michigan. Hey, what's going on? How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Let's see. Rusley's in here. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I gotta message you. I keep saying that, and then I just, like, I run out of time during the day. I'm gonna make it my mission to message you a photograph, so that way we can get that going, because I'm really excited about that you offered that. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Bruce. That's awesome. You said he's sleeping. Aw. Get a good night's sleep. I'm glad you're sleeping, though. So what's everyone up to? How was everyone's day? I hope you guys are all doing really, really good. Yeah, Rosalie, I'll definitely message you. There's a picture that I have with my dog, Bentley. I'm either going to do one with him or one with my daughter, but I feel like I should do one with him because he's getting old. He's a bulldog, and he's already like 7, and I believe bulldogs only live till they're about 9. So I can just tell he's getting old, and I want like a good picture with him. So let's see. Yeah, guys, definitely network with one another. Seriously. And make sure you guys like leave comments and stuff so it sticks. Hey, Abraxas, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. How are you guys? Darren's in here. Hey, what's up, Darren? Thank you so much for coming in. I emailed you, by the way. I hope you got it. I'm pretty sure I emailed you. Yeah, Abraxas is awesome. Check out everyone's channels, please. Yeah, guys, hit the like. It definitely helps me out a lot. So yeah, we're just hanging out. There's nothing I really have to talk about, but I just want to hang out with you guys and catch up. You guys are good? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, guys, network. Network while you can. So yeah, I had a really long day. So usually I'm like really, really hyper and bubbly, and tonight I'm just like, ugh. But it's okay. This is fun. We're just going with it. We're just gonna go with it. But I think tomorrow I might do a live stream. I don't know. I think I will. I had a meeting with my Arcturian brother last night, starting to turn up. That's so cool. Oh my God, email me. I want to hear about it. That's really, really cool and exciting. I think I emailed you about the dream that I had. It was crazy. It was so vivid. It was so crazy too, because the next day, like, if you guys know Tangerine, the Sleepy Oracle, she does tarot readings. She's so funny, and she's just so down to earth and cool. Like, you guys need it. It's Tangerine, the Sleepy Oracle. You guys will love her. She does tarot readings all the time. She's so cool. And it was crazy because I had that dream, and then the next day she pulled a couple cards for me, and she's like, yeah, you definitely like had an out of body experience and blah 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 blah, and like lucid dreaming and astral travel and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, like this really did happen. And it felt like it did, because that's how vivid it was. Like, it felt like I was there. Like I was smelling things, feeling things, seeing things. Like, it was cool. It was really cool. I'm blabbing. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Yeah, Darren. Yeah, and you know what's weird too is, like, when me and my family went down to Hocking Hills that one summer, like, we literally saw a big, like, ship, like, in the sky, like a glowing ball. And my dad walked down the driveway, like, towards it. But it was, like, it was far away, but it was huge. And we're like, what in the hell is that? And then that next night, we had brought binoculars with us to, like, watch, like, look up in the sky. And me and my brother and sister were, like, taking turns with the binoculars and, like, looking up, and there were these little, like, glowing things that would, like, move, like, just crazy, like, around the sky. And that was no airplane. That was, like, nothing that I know that, like, moves like that. And in Hocking Hills, when you're down there and the skies are clear, like, you can see everything. Like, it's beautiful if you like stargazing or anything like that. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. And so the fact that I had a dream about that, like, and then I was like seeing all that, it was really, really crazy, but cool. Mount Shasta, yeah, that'll be really cool. I want to go there so bad. Just because, like I told you, I keep having these visions of a mountain, like, all the time. And it was so funny too, because Tangerine, like, she pulled a card for me, and they were like flower cards, but mine was the 4 o'clock flower. And she picked it up, and in the background was this huge mountain and, like, this planet thing. So, like, that was cool, because that kind of confirmed what I've been seeing too. She was laughing because she knows I was talking to her about it. So it's kind of crazy. So I'm wondering if it's that, like, referring to that or something. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. It's really interesting though. I'm blabbing. I'm sorry, guys. Mew's falling asleep over here. Good night, Mew. Hope everyone had a wonderful hump day. Mine was very long, but I'm tired. But my daughter's appointment went very well, and that's what was my main concern, because she had a rash for a couple of days, which made me nervous. And I think it was just an allergic reaction to something. It's still kind of there. But then she had to get her shot today, so then I was nervous about that. Like, is that going to make the rash worse, or how is she going to react to that? But she did really good, and she's I can't talk, the weight and the height and everything is right on point where she's supposed to be. And so I'm just, like, I'm so more, like, relieved, because she for this last month, she's been barely eating like anything. And so I was really worried about her iron and like everything else, but everything checked out perfect. And he said that's like what toddlers do. Like sometimes they'll eat when they're hungry and sometimes they just won't. So you just gotta like just keep trying things and see what she gravitates towards. And so it's been trial and error, but I was really worried like that she'd be underweight or something, but she was like right on target, like in the higher percentiles, like perfect where she's supposed to be. So thank goodness. I was so relieved. Hi, Hot Rod. How are you? Be careful while you're driving. David Singleton's in here. Yeah, good news. Yeah. Yeah, I was relieved. And I'm so excited, you guys, because now she doesn't need any more shots for a whole year. Like, she doesn't have to go back to the doctor or have any more shots for a whole year. Like, I'm so relieved. Because those first, like, after you have a child, like, you remember, like, going to the doctor's office, like, you have to go a lot. And, like, you're not getting sleep. You have to get up early for these appointments. And, like, it's rough. It's really rough. And especially if you have, like, a husband that doesn't get home till, like, 2 or 3 in the morning because of his job, like, I just wasn't sleeping. It was really not good for me. But, it is what it is, and it's worth it, so... Wait, let me see. Yeah, Mew, definitely. I hope to have more astral travel projection experiences soon. The first 2 rocked. I'd love to do a panel interview sometime too. Yeah, that'd be fun. I love panels. I did a panel. If you're interested, I'll email you, Darren, because I did a panel interview with Brian from Milky Way Weekly a while ago, like when I first like began my channel, and it was really, really fun to like chat with him because we talked about all kinds of stuff like that. So I think I will send you the link to it. It's in my community tab, I think, but I'll send you the link to that interview. It was really, really fun. But I love panels, so yeah, I'm down for that. I actually want to do like a bunch of panels with like a bunch of you guys because like there's so many people that I'm close with on here that I definitely want to have on panel. But like I said, I do everything on my phone, and so I have to figure out how to like do my phone with the computer, with Google Hangouts or OBS or whatever to get the panel to work. And I'm not like entirely the best with technology. Like I'm getting better, but I really have to like sit down, and I don't really have time with a toddler. Like I'm literally running around all day long chasing after her, and like yeah. So we'll get to it one day. Maybe when she's in preschool. That might be a year or so, but we'll try. Let's see. I'm missing so many comments. I'm really sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. Shots are never fun. Yeah. Hi, Derek. How are you? Hey, Salabinho. I hope I'm saying these right. I don't know what that word means. Let me know when you want to do a panel. I'm game for questions. Yeah, definitely. What does goal art mean? I can help you with that. I just use my laptop. Okay. Yeah, I want to get a laptop really bad. I might like invest in that. I don't know what that means. Search in YouTube? Okay. Tabby's in here. Hey, Tabby. How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, same thing. I really want a laptop, though. Not like a crazy expensive one, just like something, because, I don't know, I love laptops. I just feel like I'd be able to, like... I'm so wore out, you guys. You have no idea. I've been going since this morning, and I've been like literally running around the house like cleaning and like laundry and dishes and changing diapers all day, and yeah. And going outside, going for a walk. I also went on my exercise bike. I did it all. Did it all. Trying to figure it out. Yeah, Michelle. If I figure it out or you figure it out, we'll let each other know. Yeah, it's just because you can go mobile with it. Yeah. Yeah. I just need to figure out how to like do it. I'll have to message you, Alexis, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. But yeah, I am wore out. Sorry, guys. But I just wanted to hang out with you and like research goal art YouTuber. 1 million subscribers. Okay. 1 DM. Hello, Kimberkiss, just in from work. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? It's very simple. I can do it. Okay, yes. Dirty D's. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. It's nice to see you. Thank you. I hope you're doing good. Golart invasion. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look it up on YouTube. Yeah, I just saw that word and I didn't know what it meant. But I'll look it up on YouTube. Doing good. Visiting Georgia this week. It's a nice place. Ooh, lucky. That's so exciting. You'll have to like take pictures or do like a little vlog or something so that we can see. I've always wanted to go there. I'm good, busy. My last son is graduating Sunday. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting, Wendy. Oh, congratulations. That's amazing. I bet you're really excited about that. That's so cool. Hey Cheryl, how are you? What's going on? Thank you for coming in. I think it's some kind of raid, but I don't know who that is. I'll have to look at the goal. It's about to be dropped. What is that? I feel bad that I don't know what it is. Does anyone know what that is? Yo, Kim, what's up? Hey, Harold, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Seriously, you guys are so awesome. Thank you. It's exciting. He just had a senior prom as well. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Kimber, I really like your videos because you bring a lot. Oh, thank you, Dirty D's. That means so much to me. Yeah, I love helping people and I love cheering people up. Like that's definitely like my life path mission. So thank you so much for saying that. That means the world to me. Thank you. I really try. Do I get my mod back? Yeah, I got you. Let's see. You're a mod. It's a video. Let me see. Golarite. It's a video gamer or something. Oh, cool. Is it a video game or a person? Thank you, Harold. You guys are so nice. Oh, Cheryl, you're beautiful. Thank you. Heavy metal magnet. I'm stopping in to shred your thumb. Thank you so much. You guys are so cool. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming in, Heavy Metal. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. Happy Hunter, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I love you guys so much. Like, did you see my piano video? No, Harold, I'll have to watch it. I'll watch it before I go to bed. I like to like go on YouTube a little bit, which I shouldn't do before bed because then that's probably why I have insomnia because you're not supposed to like be on your phone or look at your phone before bed, but I always do. And then I get down to the rabbit hole because I'm constantly researching like ancient knowledge and just like everything. Like I love researching things, so I will like be on my phone researching things when I should be sleeping. But it's just intriguing. Yeah, YouTube does that. Yep. Hi, Laura Van. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you're doing good. You could just pick one. Yeah, I'll definitely watch one. I love piano. I play different musical instruments by ear. I still kind of play violin, but I used to play violin all the time, and I also play piano. But it's been a while. I really want an electric keyboard, just like nothing fancy, just like a little one, just so I can like play some songs because I wrote a few songs, and yeah, I would like to write more. I love writing music. Let's see. Wow, Kimber, you're almost at 3K subscribers. Yeah, I've been on here for 2 years, but I've been on YouTube for like, that's 2 years making videos, but I've been on YouTube for a hell of a lot longer. Basically, when YouTube became YouTube, I can't talk tonight. When YouTube became YouTube, I used to come on and actually watch all the makeup gurus, like all the makeup tutorials and all that stuff. And I was subscribed to like so many people. I mean, like all the old school ones, like All That Glitters and Miss Lashful, like all of them, all of them. Michelle Phan, like even Shane Dawson, like I like back in the day, you guys, like back in the day. But yeah, so I've been on YouTube for like a long time, but I didn't start making videos till 2 years ago. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm blowing up. You should play some of your songs. Yeah, I really want to for you guys. That's why I really want to get like an electric keyboard, because that'd be really cool. Thank you, Happy Hunter. I appreciate you coming in, seriously. The Idahonian, what's going on? How are you? I got into YouTube because I'm a fish tuber. That's so cool. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many things that I love to do, which is why I wasn't going to do YouTube, because I seriously love everything. Like I've been involved in so many things ever since I was a little girl. My mom blessed me by like having me involved in so many different things. So I'm a very well-rounded person, and I love learning new things, and I just love everything. And so when I was talking to my friend about putting up my YouTube channel, I was like, I don't have a niche. Like, I don't have one niche. Like, everyone's telling you, have a niche, have a niche. And like, my niche is everything. So like, what am I gonna do? Like, but I was just kind of me, and just kind of did like what I wanted to do, what made me happy, and what was like gonna help other people too. So yeah, it's just kind of what I do. But like, I love dabbling in everything pretty much. Like, I love playing music, I love singing, I love drawing, I love painting, I love everything. Like everything. I love dancing. Yeah. And I love reading tarot cards though. That's like the main one. So that's why I'm really excited to like keep doing it and like developing my gifts, and like it's so cool, like the knowledge I've been finding out about myself too, because I've been doing a lot of like I've been researching astrology, so like with having to do with like my natal chart and past lives and things like that, like really like deep in kind of stuff. And I found out so many cool things about myself, and it's an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing process, and it's really exciting. I'm blabbing so much, you guys. I'm sorry. Hi, Fluffy. How are you? Thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I feel such a mess today because I've literally, like I said, I've been going since this morning, and I can just feel like my makeup like melting off my face, like from everything. So thank you though. Tarot and astrology is really cool. Yeah. And I'm here to help people. Like, I just know that's my mission. I'm a definite light worker. I'm definitely here to help everyone. And ever since I was little, I would do this. Like, I had a friend, her name was, well, I won't say her name just in case, but she used to get made fun of on the playground all the time for being overweight. And it used to like just really hurt my heart. And she was like a really good friend of mine. And I would always like, when they were doing it, these bullies that probably still are bullies, like they were not nice people, and they ended up bullying me later on. But I used to go always and like sit on the swing next to her and like hold her hand, like while they were saying these things, and like, you know, like rub her back and like just be there for her. And I just like, I tell them to stop, and you know, like kids are mean sometimes, and I think it's just like because of how they're being raised, like maybe their parents aren't treating them right, or I don't know, certain situations. But I've always wanted to help people from a very young age. I've always been that person that's there for people. Like, that's just who I am. So that's what I'll continue to do. But it's really been cool finding out like what my gifts are, and like intuitions and like psychic abilities, and they've really been developing like these past 2 years, and it's really exciting to share my passion. I'm blabbing, guys. I'm sorry. Do you care for any flower gardens on your property? No, Wendy. I we are gonna start planting flowers, but my dad actually, that's his hobby. Like he plants, he's got like, his yard's beautiful. My parents' yard is beautiful. And he's got like two huge gardens in his backyard where he grows everything, you know, himself, and he does everything organically with like no pesticides or anything like that. It's all organic, all natural. And it's the best thing in the summertime because we just go over there and like pick kale right from the ground, or lettuce and vegetables, whatever. He even like has blueberries and stuff. Like, and it's not like huge, but it's like enough for like anybody, you know? So it's really, we're really, really lucky. And I've been kind of trying to learn some of the tricks and things that he does because I would love to get into that and be able to carry on the things that he does. But it's his hobby. That's his passion. Like he's really passionate about that, and he loves like giving us tomatoes and like giving them to neighbors and just like his family and friends and all that stuff. So it's really, really cool. So I can't wait. I've been learning little things like each year, and I can't wait to really learn more from him and be able to teach that stuff to my daughter too, to carry it on. So yes. You love flowers? Yes. And have much experience with all vegetation. That's amazing. I love being out in nature. Like I love being outside. So the winter is like really killer for me because like number one, it's freezing and I don't like the cold, and the sun is hardly ever out. And that's why right now too, like the days that we do have sunshine, like I'm trying to get outside because like last year was so funny because like me and my daughter would sit outside all the time, and she was still like a baby. Like she couldn't walk by herself or anything yet at this point, but she would sit in her stroller and I would sit outside and I would like draw or think of ideas for like my YouTube videos and write them down and all kinds of stuff like that. But we would literally sit outside and like take walks like every day, and her skin would get so brown. Like she got so tan, and me, like I didn't get tan at all. And I used to be able to tan, but like I'd be like white and she was like brown. It was like not even fair. But yeah, I love being outside, and I get depression in the winter time. I have that thing called SAD, which is seasonal something disorder. Like I have that, and I'm supposed to get like one of those lights that's supposed to put off like the rays like the sun does. It's supposed to help with that and like balancing your stuff out, I guess. But yeah, I love the summer. I love being outside. I love it. I just want to be outside all the time. So I'm really excited that summer is coming here, but it's like waiting for it to get here, and then spring with all the rain. It's like it feels like we're living in Seattle because it's literally been raining every day. So those times that we do have sunshine, I like race outside. I'm like, come on, Kenzie, we're going outside. We're going for a walk. Like I need to get outside. I'm blabbing. Sorry, guys. Gardens are so much work. It's insane. Yeah, Matt. It's insane how much work they are. Like my dad, that's like he literally eats, sleeps, breathes. He's always in his garden, and it's like a constant work because even when you're done growing things, there's stuff that you have to do after that, and it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's really cool because it's like how cool is it that you put a seed in the ground and then the earth like provides the food for you? Like, how crazy is that? It's so cool. Let's see. Come to Arizona. I love Arizona. Arizona actually feels like a second home to me. When I was 18 months old, my parents took me there. And I've probably been there 5 or 6 times since. We have some family that lives out there. And I've been to all the vortexes, all of like the ruins. I've been to Sedona, Tucson, Tombstone, Jerome, Phoenix, Scottsdale, where else? A couple other places that I can't think of right now. But I love Arizona so much, and I'm trying to get my husband to go there with me because it just feels like home away from home for me. Like I feel like I belong there. It just calls to me. And it's funny that you said that too because like I was saying, like with the piano keyboard and stuff, I actually like wrote a song about Arizona because of one of my experiences that I had there. So yeah, I love Arizona so much. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Flagstaff, yeah. Flagstaff is awesome. And Charm. Have you been to Charm? I love Charm. a lot. And I think my favorite place there is Jerome. It's like that old mining town. It's super haunted and it's just really, really intriguing. And I also love Tombstone because of I had a huge paranormal experience in the Birdcage Theater. Like insane experience. It's on my channel. It's titled How I Was Molested by a Ghost because I literally was. Like this experience happened and it was insane. It was crazy. But I love Arizona though. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Jerome is awesome. Yeah. I agree. Your mom is from Mesa? Ooh. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. Did you have friends or family that encouraged your gifts? Um, I have this aunt and we call her like the hippie aunt, but like ever since I was younger, she would take us kids to the cemetery with a bottle of shaving cream. And she would put the shaving cream on the old tombstones that you couldn't read anymore, and the shaving cream would kind of go into the nooks and crannies so you could read what was on the old tombstones. Um, we would play Ouija boards together. She was just like that kind of aunt. Like, and so she's really big into genealogy too, which is really cool. We actually found out that we are related to George Washington and just like a bunch of crazy stuff. But she's so knowledgeable on these things. But when we were young, we were like, we thought it was cool, but we also like thought it was kind of weird. But even as like a little kid, I would always make my mom check me out the ghost stories, like the ghost books in the library, and make her read them to me. And she was so uncomfortable doing it, but I was like, you have to, you have to. And that's another thing. I think I might be a medium because everywhere that I've lived, I've had experiences. And I mean, everywhere that I've lived, everywhere that I've been, places that aren't even supposed to be haunted, I have haunted experiences. And I also was told by like two psychics, like two that are my friends, that I have the ability to cross spirits over, which is why they're always hanging around me. And then I was told by another friend just recently in my natal birth chart, I have something what's called the crack. But basically what that is, I have it 5 times in my natal chart. And so you can like see, yeah, Michelle, you can like see into like different realms and things like that. So I think I do have this ability, but I'm not 100% sure. I feel like I do, and in my mind's eye, crossed 2 spirits over that no longer bother me here, that used to bother me a lot, so I think it worked. So yeah, I'm learning so much about myself, and it's really, really cool, but like my parents think like the tarot stuff is kind of cool. They don't know much about it, but they think it's kind of cool. My dad's like not super into it because they did raise me Christian, and he wants to make sure like I still believe in God and everything, which I do. Like I believe in all kinds of stuff. So but yeah, I definitely believe in God. I definitely believe in a higher power, and I believe also in the universe, and I believe in like all kinds of things because of the experiences that I've had in my life. But yeah, I've had like crazy things happen to me all the time. I should write a book. I really should. I got to go. I just want to come say hi before I go to bed. Oh, Happy Hunter, you have a great evening. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you coming in. And I hope you have a great night. Hi, A Step Towards Living Your Life. How are you? I might move soon. Not sure yet where, but out west sounds amazing. Yeah, Arizona is seriously just so beautiful. Another place that I love in Arizona is the Painted Desert. It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks like a rainbow on land. Like, it's so cool. Duh, at Kimberkiss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. What do you mean, duh? Duh from what? What did I say? Oh, about like the ghost things? Wendy M. Yeah. Sir Cardinal, hey, what's going on? How are you? I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for coming in. Wendy, Durango, San Diego, and Flagstaff are my favorite. Yeah, Flagstaff is amazing. I like Charm a lot. I love Sedona. Sedona is probably like, Sedona and Jerome are my two favorite. They're really up there. I just love the Red Rock of Sedona. I love like the vortex areas there. I love Bell Rock. I love Camelback Mountain. I love it. Bye, Happy Hunter. Thank you. I'm doing good too, Sir Cardinal. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a really long, productive day, but I wanted to live stream with you guys, even though I'm like exhausted, but I don't care. This is fun. So, but yeah, I didn't know what I was going to be talking about when I came on here, so anything is pretty much up for discussion, and we've just kind of been going with the flow, so it's fun, just hanging out and chatting with you guys. Let's see. I'm going to scroll back a little bit because I know I missed some comments. I was born in Florida but raised in Nashville, Tennessee. What is it like in Tennessee? Because is that where the Smoky Mountains are? I really want to go see the Smoky Mountains with my husband. Well, now we have to see that, Kevin. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Jerome is definitely haunted. Yeah. Definitely. The Grand Hotel is amazing. Like, and my aunt that I was talking about who used to take us to cemeteries when we were kids, she had like a ton of psychic visions in that Grand Hotel because it used to be a hospital. And where they did like the surgeries, right outside the door, she saw like a man crouched down like this, like holding his head like this, like worried. And then she was told afterwards, after she told someone that worked there, that vision that she had, they said, well, that would make sense because that's where like the people would wait outside for their loved ones to come out of surgery. So it made a lot of sense. She had a few other visions while she stayed in there. They actually stayed overnight, but I haven't yet. We got to go in the elevator and like go inside and stuff, but like we never got to stay overnight, and I would still love to do that. I'm a little scared, but I still would love to do that because I love all things paranormal. Smoky Mountains are outside of Knoxville. Yeah, that's where I want to go with my husband too. Yeah, Tennessee looks so beautiful. I really want to go. All right, Michelle. Knoxville is about 180 miles east of Nashville. Okay. See, I just done major research on the Grand Canyon, 6 weeks so far. Oh my gosh. Wendy, I'll have to message you. Do you have an Instagram? I'll have to like message you or email you or something because I would love to like find out what you found out about it. But another funny fact is like I saw the Grand Canyon like when I was a baby. Of course, I don't remember that, but when we got older and we went back there, I was probably like my early 20s or just about to turn 20. And I'm terrified of heights. So when we went and saw the Grand Canyon, like I had to like stay in the car and like look from where the parking lot was because I could barely even look at it because I'm that terrified of heights that I like was about to have a panic attack. But it is really beautiful, and I'm so mad that I'm afraid of heights like that because I wish I could have like just, you know, gotten closer and seen a better view of it. But also they have like donkey rides like down the canyon and stuff, and they also have like a glass dome or like glass floor that you can walk across and like actually look down into the canyon, which I could never do. But it's really, really cool. Maybe if I was drunk I could, but that'd probably not be a good idea either. Let's see. Nancy's in here. Hi, how are you? Hi from Connecticut. Awesome. Dan Fowler's in here. Hey, how are you doing, Dan? Thanks for coming in. Smoky, Tennessee, awesome hills, much tourism. I suggest hiking trails. Yeah, and I love hiking and I love trails. So yeah, I really want to go. My husband wants to go too. I'm hoping that we can go. Peter Deli. Hello, dear friend. First time on live. Hope all is well. Thank you so much for coming in, Peter. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, everything's going good. I hope you're doing good too. Let's see. Hi, Brian. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Phantom Ranch at the Grand Canyon is so much fun. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'll have to look that up. Logic 22's in here. Hey, how are you? Dropped a like. How's your day? Thank you so much for liking this. And today was really good. My daughter had her 2-year checkup and everything went great. And it was a very productive day for myself. So that was good. With the wind blowing the right way, if you take a whiz on the edge of the Grand Canyon, it won't blow back at you. I love that, Brian. That's hilarious. You just made my night with that. That was amazing. I love it. That was hilarious. They don't allow alcohol at Grand Canyon. You could use the helicopter to see falls. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like terrified of heights. Like even just looking down into something that's like barely that high, like I freak out because I'm that scared of heights. Oh. Thank you, Dan. You're so sweet. Thank you. That comment seriously made my night. Thank you. And I thought it was raining. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Wendy, you crack me up. We sled there in the park at the Grand Canyon. You sled there? That's amazing. How did you do? Oh, in the park. Okay. That's cool. Go to the bottom and look up. Have you done that? That's amazing. Do you have any pictures of that? Because that'd be cool to see. Who's board host? Good day to you guys. How's everybody? Yeah, I'm the board host. I'm not bored anymore though. I was at the beginning before I came on here. You guys like kept me busy and cheered me up. How are you doing, Marvy? I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, nice meeting you too. But yeah, I think the next stream that I'll do tarot readings for you guys. I'm feeling called to do that. I would really like to do, if you guys would be interested, I'd really like to do like a healing guided meditation like through a live stream. So that way, like the more people that are connected, like the more it would help people. So I'm definitely interested in doing something like that. I've never done one live before. I've done one that was like I am affirmations in one of my videos, but I've never done an actual live group meditation, and I would love to do that. So stay tuned for that because I'll definitely do something like that. I'm good host, enjoying everyday friendships tour with you guys. That's amazing. Yep. This is a great place to meet people. It really is. Like everyone here is really, really, really sweet and really nice. And you're always more than welcome here. So thanks for coming in. This is fun. And I want to know, I have to go back and look up that name that those people kept typing in the chat. I find out who that is because I was like, who are these people? What is this name? I don't know. Hey Dave, how are you? What's going on? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. How's your day so far? Or night, or wherever you are? The drive from Flagstaff to Durango through Kayenta is amazing. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. That sounds amazing. Another thing, like in Arizona, like when you're driving, like especially, I think it was Tucson, especially like everything's on like mountains and hills, so it's like it's kind of nerve-wracking, especially if you're afraid of heights. But maybe if I medicate, yeah. You're doing pretty good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Good night, Marvy. I hope you have a great night. If you're leaving. So many roundabouts though. Yeah. Are there lots of roundabouts? Let's see. I don't know if I can meditate. Anyone can meditate. It's just like getting used to it. Like getting used to quieting your mind, and it can be like boring for some people, or some people are just so impatient that they are like, no, I can't do it. But I recommend like meditating every day, at least once a day. Ancient structures. Yeah, I got to see in Arizona a lot of the ruins, like Indian ruins, and I'm really drawn to that. I'm really drawn to seeing ruins and visiting. And there was this one place, I want to make a video about it. I forget what it's called. It's going to drive me freaking crazy because I know the name. But it's like this Indian ruin. It's it's a big vortex in Arizona. But it's amazing because you walk on this like little like block where the building or the temple or whatever it is used to be. And like you just like look up into the sky and you just feel like you feel so different. Like you feel so spiritual and just like it's so different, and it's a vortex, and that's why you have those sensations. But it's like a really, really cool place. And I'll have to ask my parents. I know my parents will be able to tell me. Let's see, some of my best friends relocated from San Diego, Poway, to Flag. Been to both numerous times. That's amazing. Yeah, California is actually like pretty expensive to live. I remember my family visited there. We were there for a little bit, but we went to San Francisco and everything was so like overly priced. Like it was ridiculous. We went to this Chinese restaurant and just for like fried rice that's supposed to like come with your meal, it was like $10 just for fried rice, like a little thing of fried rice. Like everything was so expensive. It was different. But it's a cool place. Chinatown's really cool. And we got to go see Alcatraz there, and Fisherman's Wharf is really cool. Yeah, I love traveling. I want to do more traveling. I just need $1 million and then I can go. Let's see. Walnut Canyon is amazing. Oh my God, Matt, I can't do Walnut Canyon. No. Do you know why? Because my parents and my whole family knows that I'm terrified of heights. They know. They know that I am. And so we were going to go, and they started going down, and I couldn't go anymore because I'm terrified of heights. And so they left me sitting on this bench at the top of the like mountain, and it was so windy that day, and I'm literally holding onto the bench for like my dear life, like thinking I was going to blow off the side and like fall to my death. And it was so scary because all these families kept going down Walnut Canyon, and then I would see them all come back up, and like my family was nowhere for the longest time. And I was like, oh my God, like maybe they fell off and they're like not there anymore. Like, and I'm stuck on this mountain and I can't do anything. And I even called my boyfriend at the time, who was back here in Cleveland, and I was like, please, please, please come to Arizona and like save me from this mountain. I'm sitting on here, I'm gonna blow off the side. And like my anxiety was so bad back then, but it was even escalated because of the heights and everything. And the fact that like all these families kept going down and then coming back up, and like my family was still down there, like nowhere to be found. And here to find out too that it's like very like there's like this much room to walk, okay? And you're against the side of a mountain, and there's like a huge drop off, okay? And my sister decided to bring all her shoes in her whole entire closet on this trip to Arizona. Her suitcase ended up busting in the airport with her shoes flying everywhere. We had to go get it from the lost and found recollection place, and it was a disaster. But anyway, she's wearing her cowboy boots on this little pathway in Walnut Canyon, and a bee flew behind her, and she went running, and my dad had to grab her and pull her back, otherwise she was going to fall off the side of the mountain, because she went running and almost fell off the side of the mountain because of a stinking bee. Like, so that's part of the reason why they were down there for so like that long, because like my dad is terrified of heights too. And they were told it was going to be like an easy like hike, and no, like not if you're afraid of heights. So my dad said he was literally like gripping the side of the mountain like this and like scooting like inch by inch by inch like across the mountain. So like it took a really long time for them to get back, and here I am sitting on this bench on the top of this mountain like just like crying because I thought I was gonna get blown off the side. And seeing all these families go down and come back up, and I'm like, my parents are dead, my whole family's gone, they fell off the side of the mountain and they're never coming back up. It's funny now thinking about it, but it wasn't at the time. And my husband, or not my husband, my boyfriend at the time, he's like, oh my God, like I can't, like, are you kidding me? You're calling me from Arizona, like I'm here in Cleveland, and you're calling me because you're sitting on a bench and you're afraid of heights and I can't rescue you. I don't know. Hi, Mike. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Justin. I know I missed a bunch of comments. Tangerine, who's flying? Tangy, shoes flying when I come into. Yeah, so I was talking about my trip to Arizona with my family the one year, and my sister decided to pack her whole, basically closet full of shoes in her suitcase. God knows why. She was like really big into fashion or something. I don't know. But yeah, so she had a whole separate suitcase just full of shoes, and it like busted open in the airport, and we couldn't find her suitcase, and here we had to reclaim it because it was like taken back because it busted open because of all her shoes. And yeah, that's what happened. And so like my parents, like they went on this like hike thing and didn't come back up for like what felt like eternities, and I was stuck at the top on this bench, and it was really windy, and I thought I was gonna blow off the side of the mountain. And yeah, that's the story. But yeah, that's why I don't like Walnut Canyon. I hate Walnut. That seriously, that experience will haunt me to this day. Um, what kind of phone are you streaming with? I'm streaming with an iPhone. It's an Apple iPhone, or obviously Apple. It's an iPhone, what is it called? 8 Plus. Let's see. Have you heard of Isle of Bee Nurse? No, I haven't. What's that about? Kind of, sort of. And welcome to the stream. How are you? Lion Goddess is in here. Let's see. I'm just scrolling back. There's something in my eye. Hey Goose, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. How are you doing? Let's see. Some structures go beyond the Native Americans, like really ancient. Do you know what's crazy, Wendy M? Because you know how I'm like into aliens and all that stuff. But we have literal photographs of hieroglyphs or petroglyphs of like different structures and ruins that we went to that show aliens. Like drawings of aliens that like the Indians made, and also astronauts. Like they had like the armor, like not the armor, but like the astronaut suit and like the thing around their head and like everything, like, and ships. Like I have pictures. Like I'll have to definitely do a live stream all about like alien stuff, because I'm totally into that stuff and I've had like weird experiences. But anyways, I'll have to do a stream where I like share those photos that we found and see what you guys think of them. I have to get to my parents and find that photo album. And another reason why I want to show you guys too is because when I was in the Birdcage Theater, we caught a bunch of pictures of spirits, like actual apparitions and stuff, and orbs and like everything. So, and I have so many stories to share with you guys. Like, it's cool. So I'll have to do a stream like that coming up here soon. Does your sister have 2 left feet? No, but she doesn't have a brain apparently, because she was about to kill herself just because of a bee. Like this bee went, like she's terrified of bees though. Like she's never been stung, so I don't blame her. She's terrified of getting stung. That's like her phobia. Mine's heights. Hers is getting stung by a bee. I've been stung by a bee. Nothing happened. It just hurt really bad. But I've also been stung by a wasp, which was terrible. But anyways, so she went running and almost flew off the side of the cliff because of a bee, and my dad grabbed her and kept her from falling and to her death basically, which is really terrifying. And I was stuck on the top of the mountain on a bench and almost like died myself because of the panic attack I was having. I'm good, Goose, thanks. Studies are being done currently, but I believe they are from the ancient gods. Yeah, I was referring to her shoes at the airport. Yeah, I don't know why she packed all those shoes. I don't know. She was like really big into fashion apparently. Fear is what holds you back from... Wait, let me read this. Hold on. Fear is what holds you back from fashion, lol. Oh, good Lord. I know. Yeah. So Walnut Canyon, Matt, I don't like Walnut Canyon for that whole scenario. It was very, very not fun for me. Oh my gosh, Goose! That's so exciting. You're almost at 1K? Oh my God. Guys, if you guys don't know Goose, definitely go over and give his channel a hug. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely check him out. He's really, really sweet. He's actually dealt with some paranormal things too. It'd be cool to do like a panel with Goose too. So I want to do one with Tange, and it'd be cool to do one with Goose and discuss like our ghost stories. Let's see. It's amazing how afraid of bee people are. Yeah, and I think like her fear definitely stemmed from like a past life or something, because she's like deathly afraid of bees, and she's never been stung by one. It's just like, why would you be like that deathly afraid of bees? I don't know. Fashion is best when you don't really care what others think. Yeah. Yep. I just wear like comfy clothes, honestly. Yeah, Goose, you're welcome. Exactly, Wendy. Yeah. Omar's looking in here like, Matthew, hiking to ranches in the desert is awesome. You see so much things because the activity is so strong. Do you mean like paranormal stuff? I've seen like so much stuff in Arizona. It's like crazy. Just like more than I ever thought I would see or experience. Hey 89 Mattel, how are you? Oh, and it's funny too because like after Tombstone and everything, I remember seeing like the Ghost Adventures show where they actually went and investigated Tombstone and the Birdcage Theater and all that stuff, and it was just like really cool because I was like, oh my god, I've been there, you know? And the guy that passed away, oh, that did the tours of the Birdcage Theater, I forget his name right now. I know it. It's in my brain somewhere. He was such a sweetheart. Like, he was so nice, and he had done the tour for years, and then someone shot him, and they had it all on the episode of Ghost Adventures, like the, like RIP, and, that the show went out to him. And it's just, like, really sad, like, knowing that you've been there and you've, like, met this person, like, talked with them, and he was so, like, passionate. Like, he adored the Birdcage Theater. So it's like really sad that he's gone. Leroy Conway, I believe was his name. I know it was Leroy. I think it's Leroy Conway. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Birdcage Saloon. I'll have to get like my photo album from that and like show you guys because we got a picture of a face of a cowboy. Like, because the Birdcage Theater basically was for like, it was like a brothel. So when like the cowboys and stuff like wanted to have fun with girls, basically they would come there and the girls would be up in their bird cages, which were like these little balconies that were above. And there was a sign that said like the girls need to tip out their dues at the end of the night, blah, 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 blah. So we got a picture of that, but over the picture is this cowboy face, and you see the hat, you see his face, you see his mustache, you see his beard, you see his little handkerchief tie, and the shirt he was wearing with buttons, and like basically him. And you could tell it's a ghost because you could see the words through his apparition, but they're all blurry where the apparition is. So it's really, really cool. So I'll have to show you guys. I need to get that photo album. You saw that episode, yeah. I have to show you guys the actual pictures though. Like it's so much cooler. Like it's intense. We got like huge orbs. I mean like this big orbs like that we captured in there. There's like a face, like this evil looking face like under my dad's leg, like under the steps where he was like going down the stairs. My dad's like, oh, I don't like that. And I'm like, well, it's probably a ghost. There was like over 100 bullet holes in that place. And yeah, it was, they did gambling in there. I mean, people died. Like it, you know, it was a brothel. So, Tombstone's so weird because there's like new tombstone all around it. Yeah, it is weird, isn't it, Matt? I think that's weird too. In the mirror, yes, I personally like the bullet holes. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the episode. It was cool. Yeah, those weren't actually photos though that I took while we were there. Those are just like photos that are on the internet. So like I'll have to show you guys the actual photo album of the photos that we took while we were actually there, me and my family. I got a 40-year-old buddy that is the same way about spiders. It's hilarious. Yeah, I don't like spiders either. Hey, Dangerous Eyes, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, we're just hanging out. I'm not going to be on here too much longer because it is really late. And I really appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me. I'm really, really tired. I've been going since like 8 o'clock this morning, so I'm exhausted. Like going. But yeah, thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing good. We were talking about Arizona, like all the crazy things that happened there while I was there with my family. Like all the ghosts and like crazy stuff. I had so many crazy experiences there, like more so than I would ever imagine. Like it's just, I need to go back there. Like I love Arizona so much. There's places where towns were but are gone. Yeah, towns like Cochrane. Yes, we went to Cochrane. Easy, middle of nowhere and nothing, but it's so cool. Yeah, and yes, we've been to Cochrane. And where else did we go? There was another town that we went, and it was like a ghost town. Like it was so creepy and really, really cool. I'll have to ask my parents. I can't remember, but it was really, really cool. But there was like, yeah, it was in the middle of nowhere, like nothing around. It was like very cool. I bet it's super haunted there. I went to your Instagram or whatever. You sent us to see the photos. It's been a while. That's cool. Yeah, I have to like get that photo album from my parents because there's so much. Like so much stuff. Like, it was really, really cool. And like the ruins were awesome. Like I said, those petroglyphs, like the hieroglyphs of like the actual like aliens like on the rocks that the Indians carved into the rocks. Like, because there's no way like people like from our day could do it, because it would be impossible to reach that. Like, there's no way. And it's just, you could tell they were done by like Native Americans. It's really cool. And there's just so much history and just so many things, and I felt so alive while I was there. Like, I just felt like it called to me, like that's like my second home. No, not Mexico. Hey, Steve John. We're talking about Arizona. In Arizona, I found out too, like it's interesting because I've been finding out more and more about myself, but I've heard that like starseeds are like really, really drawn to ruins. And so that was pretty interesting that I found that out, and pretty cool. Um, I'm a hiker, so I go all over. I have seen the same thing with the petroglyphs. Yeah. Did you see like the ones that were aliens, Matt? And like the ones that like look like actual astronauts? Like, it looks like they drew astronauts and like aliens and like all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Like, really, really cool. But it looks just like that. Like, that's what it is. And like spaceships, like actual like UFOs, like there's drawings, like ancient drawings of spaceships. Like, how cool is that? Hey Slida, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, I just randomly decided to do a live stream. And I'm surprised there's people here because I thought everyone would be sleeping. Bye girl, bye Tangie. Thank you so much for coming in. I love you, girl. Have a great night. Hi Johnny, how are you? What's going on? Thank you for coming in. I'm like losing my voice. Yes, there's some, sorry. Yes, there's some on Mount Newman, Arizona. Yeah, there's like really crazy ones. We saw a bunch of them, and I have pictures. We took a bunch of pictures of them, which I'll show you guys in an upcoming live stream for sure, because it's really, really, really intriguing and really cool. Yeah. I'm glad you popped in. Yeah, I put on my community tab. I was like, does anyone want to see me live later? Does anyone want to come to my live stream? So I wasn't sure if I was going to do one or not, but I was just feeling like I wanted to, so I'm glad I did. Yeah, I think Tangerine just left. Johnny. But I want to look up that name those people were writing in. I'm like intrigued about that. Like, what is that? What does it mean? Imagine if they drew ancient spaceships, what the spaceships would look like today. It's interesting that you said that, Wendy, because like I was talking with that one guy. I actually had like these really, just recently too, like these really vivid dreams of like ships, and it's just been really, really interesting and like weird, like really weird, cool stuff. But definitely like astral travel, out of body experiences, like things like that. But they're so crazy looking. Like, they're so cool. They're really cool. And I'm sure like what I've seen and experienced is just like a minuscule amount of like how many there actually are and like what they actually look like. And I'm just like, I'm totally into that stuff. It's really interesting to me. Never used to be until like I started having experiences with it. And now it's like, it's really intriguing. Actually, there are way too many lives daily. Hard to keep up with them all. I know. Girl, many people do lives, so why not you? I know. I took about a month's break, like a month and a couple weeks break from YouTube, because I was so burned out and like with my daughter and everything, and like I just couldn't keep up. Like, I needed time for myself, and I really truly believe in self-care, and like I wasn't taking care of myself, and I was like, I need to get like back on track. And so I took time for myself. Me and my husband went on vacation, and it was much needed for both of us. So it was nice. And now that I'm back, like with a fresh like perspective and like just refreshed, even though I look really tired today because I had a long day today, but I'm just in a better place, like mentally and physically and like everything. So yeah, that break was like very much needed. So I will be doing more live streams and stuff. So yeah. It is hard to keep up with all of them though. I know. Like and people get like mad like when you don't come to their channel, but it's like I love all of you guys and I try to get to every single person's, but it's literally impossible to do. There's like no way to like every single person. There's no way. Even if you were like perfect, you still couldn't because there's just it's hard. It's hard to keep up. But I try. I do the best that I can. So, and that's all I can do. So, and I think you guys know that like I love and appreciate every single one of you. So I try to tell you guys that all the time. Let's see. Hope she is doing well. Must remember YouTube isn't a full-time job and nobody should make it such. Exactly. Unless like you have like, unless that's like your brand and like you have like a huge following, then yeah, definitely. But you always want to have like a second and a third and a fourth. Like you want multiple streams of income. You don't want just like to put all your eggs in one basket. So yeah. Let's see. Hope she's doing well. I read that. Yeah, of course, Lida. Yeah, of course. See John Vlog. Ever been to Havasupai Falls? No, where is that? Maybe I have. I don't, it depends on where it is. I'll have to see. Wendy, is that the town where Ever moved away but is still all there? There's lots of towns like that. There's lots of abandoned towns like that. The one that Cochrane, I definitely went to, and then there was another one that I went to in Arizona, and I can't remember the name, but I will find out and let you guys know. Like ghost towns, basically. Johnny Dragon, Chris, I'm a Gemini too. How are you? I'm doing great. You're a Gemini? That's so cool. I'm actually a Pisces. Yeah, I'm a Pisces. I was born in March. I don't discriminate by signs because I think everyone's like really, really unique and cool and different. And we're all one basically. So like I don't discriminate by signs, but it is fun learning about your sign. It's kind of like your genealogy, like finding out like I'm part this, like I'm part German, I'm part this, I'm part that. And then it's like relating that to how you actually are and seeing if it like resonates. I think that's really cool. Gotta get on a waiting list to go. You have to get on a waiting list to go there? Where is that at? Is that in Arizona? Oh, they said Arizona, yeah. So I gotta go shower and eat. Talk soon, Kimber. Make it happen in your life. Yeah, definitely. I love that video that you recently posted. You guys should definitely go check it out if you want motivation and inspiration. Like, it's so true. Like, you just gotta make it happen for yourself. So I love that very much. So, have a great night, Slida. Thanks for coming in. Havasupai Falls, awesome. You can take the helicopter. That's cool. See John Vlog. I watched a video. It's a 3 to 4 day hike. Oh my gosh, up to the top and camp a few days. Wow, that's really cool. That's awesome. Can you imagine? I would love to do that. Helicopter is way better than riding the mules. Yeah, I couldn't do the mules, and there's no way in hell. Maybe a helicopter. Like, I am afraid of heights, but I think I could manage the helicopter thing. Girl made a video all about it. Beautiful. Okay, date. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look that up. Thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna look that up. Havasupai Falls, yeah. It's called episode 1, The Hike. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely YouTube that. I'm gonna be on YouTube tonight and my husband's gonna be like, why aren't you sleeping? Why aren't you sleeping when I come home? Because I'm researching all this cool stuff. Like $80 some one-way trip by helicopter. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. I want to do the Mount Everest hike. Oh my God, right? Just because it's so haunted and riddled with corpse. Oh my God. I don't know if I could do Mount Everest. Like, that would be like so cool, but I'm terrified of heights, but God, I want to. There was this one mountain. Where was this? I'm trying to remember. There was this one mountain we climbed. It was like a volcanic mountain. Like, where was it? I'll have to ask my parents. But I've also gotten to see Serpent Mound, and I can't remember where that was either. But Serpent Mound is awesome. It's like, it's an Indian burial ground, and you can see it only from up above. And they made it in the shape of a snake with like a spiral at the end. And the theory is that they made it that way so that way only like aliens or like the spirits or the gods could see it from up above. That was really cool to experience and see that. And I'm terrified of heights, but I still did that because you climb a huge ladder up and there's the platform and you look down and there's Serpent Mound. That was really, really cool. You do Everest in your sleep? Oh my gosh. I think I could do it. Like, I know I'm terrified of heights, but I really think like I could maybe make it a third of the way up. Maybe. Or a fourth of the way up. I am Cherokee Indian Native American. That's amazing. Um, my cousins are, well, my one cousin, she is Native American. She's, I'm pretty sure. She's definitely part Indian. Because she does, like rituals, not like rituals, but she does like the dances. And she has like a spirit animal. And she's very into learning about her heritage. I'll have to find out for sure and let you know exactly what, but I know it. I can't think of it right now because I'm really tired, but it's really, really, really cool. And I respect that so much. I feel like the Indians, like, they're very, very spiritual and they're very wise, very wise. Sunset Crater, yes! Sunset Crater! Oh my god! Thank you, Matt! Yeah, Sunset Crater. I couldn't think of what it was called. It was driving me nuts. Yeah, Sunset Crater. That was so cool. It was so cool. I can't believe that you just guessed it. Thank you. Where is Sunset Crater? Why can't I think of this? Is it in Arizona? I can't remember. Like I said, we visited so many places and we've gone so many places and done so many things that it's like I can't even keep track of all of them. You've been to Great Serpent Mound multiple times. That's so cool, Wendy. Oh, this is so cool that you guys know what I'm talking about. My grandmother is Choctaw Indian. Oh, that's beautiful. That is so... I feel like I'm part Indian. Like, I feel it for some reason. I do. It's might be in my genealogy. I'll have to ask my aunt because she's very good with like all the genealogy stuff. She's been finding out like different things left and right and very cool stuff. But I do know that I'm German, I'm Hungarian, I'm Welsh, I'm Transylvanian, Romanian, and I believe that's all I know of so far. But I know there's more. Let's see, what's comments? You would astral travel, yeah, in your sleep to Mount Everest. That's cool, Wendy. Maybe I would do it in my sleep. I feel like I have more courage in my astral travel dreams than I do here on the earthly plane, if that makes sense. I am bored too, PGH. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I think we all have a fear of animals in some way. I'm in North Dakota, so obviously a wild lion is going to freak me out. I would say. North of Flagstaff, I've been everywhere. I've been having visions of lions too, like in my third eye. And I don't know exactly what that all is about. I'm going to do some more like research on it. And then it was weird because I did a channeling, like, when did I do it? A couple days ago? With clear quartz, I did like an Arcturian channeling, and the name Pantheon, the two words Pantheon and Tigris came up, and Pantheon is actually like, it's a Greek name also, but it's in Rome, and I also recently found out that like due to my natal chart, I also have like the ancestry of the oracles of Delphi, which is in Greece. So that was really, really cool, especially since I do tarot and stuff like that. So that was interesting to find out. I'm just learning a bunch of stuff, but that made sense, but you know what I mean. And what else? I had a channeling of the name Pantheon and Tigris, and then like I looked it up online, and the binomial nomenclature name for a tiger is Pantheos. like Tigris or something like that, and so it was like almost word for word what I had written down from the channeling. So that was really, really cool. And then like above it, it's that gold encrusted circle, and if you look at the Pantheon in Rome, like the ceiling is a dome and it is like a gold encrusted circle at the top. So that was really interesting. Like I'm finding out so many different things, like not only from my channelings, but also from like people around me that are just like entering my life and like just know things. Like look, like my one friend Michelle, she looked into my natal chart and like found out all this stuff about me, and like just because she's very knowledgeable on it, and it's cool like when you have all these synchronicities, like not only with your own channelings but also like from your like psychic friends and like your friends that like don't, like I just met this Michelle like recently, and she's so sweet, and she's really informative with the like the natal birth chart. So according to your birthday, you can find out so much from your natal chart. So it's really interesting. Happy Colorado Homestead. Just keep it up, Kim. Just you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm reading this. Let's see. North of Flagstaff. I've been everywhere. That's amazing. Lions are beautiful. Yeah, they are. Isn't that never-ending storm off of South America the lighting capital of the world? I'll have to look that up. That sounds cool. Yes, Wendy, lions are gorgeous. I still don't want to meet one face to face. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to either, unless they were like chained or like tamed by somebody who knew what they were doing with them. Let's see. That's in Venezuela, a certain lake that generates its own lightning storm every night. Yes, but for the month of November, it's dwarfed by the light show in Darwin. No joke. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look that up, the CIA. That's awesome. Okay, I have to walk the dog and go to bed. Okay, thank you so much, Matt, for coming in. That's amazing. Michelle's in here. Yeah, Greece. Okay, Michelle, are you still here? Just say yes if you are, because I have to tell you something crazy. And I don't know if this will make sense to you. I gotta look that up. See, I think. Good night, Kim Kiss. Good night, Dan. Thank you so much for coming in. The lion tamer. What does that mean? Am I a lion tamer? I don't know if I could be a lion tamer. I don't think I could. I'd be like really, really scared. You know what's interesting too, though, with the Oracle Delphi thing? She had a statue next to her of a golden lion. So that's interesting too. Is Michelle still in here? I have to ask you a question. I hope you're still in here. If not, I'll just like write you on Insta. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I know it's like really late, so I'm gonna have to get going soon. Is Michelle in here? Please be in here. Please. I really want to know. Hi, Tommy. How are you? What's going on? Thank you so much for coming in. Michelle. That's okay. I can ask her on Instagram. It was just like really crazy. But yeah, so it's like really cool to see like, you know, the people that you come into contact with and you meet, and like how they like just confirm everything that you're like learning about yourself and going through. It's really cool. Milky Way, how are you? What's going on? Is that Milky Way Weekly, or is it a different Milky Way? Look at both the Darwin lightning and Venezuela lightning. Like, I can't wait to look these up. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love that stuff. I'm really excited to look that up. You know, I'll be doing that tonight. My husband's gonna come home and yell at me for being online. Well, dang it, now I want to hear what's really crazy. No, I was just gonna tell Michelle, because Michelle is the one that's very, very informative about your natal chart. And so I wanted to ask her what that channeling meant, because the oracles of Delphi, she was basically a psychic teller in Greece, and she found out that I had the Oracle of Delphi markings in my natal chart, which means I originate from that. And then I did a channeling confirming that I was one of the oracles of Delphi, which is in Greece. And so maybe that's why I have my tarot gifts now. Let's see. What did I miss? Michelle, okay, she's in here. I wanted to ask you, I had a channeling that came through like 3 days ago, and it was really weird, but it said gold encrusted circle, and then the name Pantheon, and then the name Tigris. So I looked up Pantheon online, and it's in Rome, and it's this like dome shaped building where they would like worship all of the gods. And there's like a hole in the dome at the top where like the gods would come through and like send their knowledge and stuff. But if you look at the dome at the top, like I have chills because like I literally looked this up, and if you look at the dome at the top, it is a gold encrusted circle. And I swear I've had like visions of this, but the name originates in Greece, and I believe the building actually originated in Greece. So that was interesting to me. I didn't know if you knew anything about like the Pantheon. Just because like everything having to do with like the Greece stuff. I don't know. What do you know about that? I'm just interested. And then the name Tigris, so I figured it had something to do with like tiger. So can you pull a group card? Yeah, I definitely can actually if you want me to. I'll have to go upstairs and get it. But the name Tigris, like I looked up I looked up tiger, okay? And it said under tiger, binomial nomenclature, which is like the species and the genus name of the tiger is like Pantheosis or Pantheos tigris or tigris. So that was weird. Like I had that, but like you don't read me. Is this Milky Way Weekly, or is this a different Milky Way? Have a nice day, bye. Okay. I hope you have a great night. My spirit animal is wolf and eagle. Oh, I love that. Those are amazing ones. Yeah, I could definitely pull a group card. Jelaya, hi, my sister. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Michelle said, wow. Do you know anything about that, Michelle, like the Pantheon? Because I think it did originate in Greece. And it's just weird that that name came through. Like I've never heard of the Pantheon before. I didn't even know what that was. And it just like came through my channeling. And then above it was gold encrusted circle. And I was like, okay, well, what does this mean? And then I looked up Pantheon, and the dome at the top is like a gold encrusted circle. But I think it's actually made of copper, but it looks like gold. And then there's like a little circle at the top where it's left open, and that's where they would worship all the gods in this temple. And it's crazy. Told ya, yeah, but it's just like weird. I don't know, it's weird. And then I keep seeing the face of this lion in my third eye, and I don't know. It started around the Lionsgate time, like the August 8th of 2018, I believe, is when like Lionsgate, that portal that started opening. And that's when I started seeing it, but I knew nothing of Lionsgate until I started researching more about it. But the Oracle of Delphi, she actually, in her pictures that were drawn, actually show like a statue of a lion like to the right or to the left of her. So that's really interesting too. Like it's just like all this weird stuff is like happening. I don't know much, only what I got while reading you. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm finding out more and more. So I'm like, it's really weird, but it's really interesting. Hello, could it be the Tigris River in Mesopotamia? Maybe. Maybe it could. Thank you, Iridescency. I'll have to look into that. Thank you. Because I've heard of that. Maybe it could be. Grand Canyon is bigger. Yeah. So do you guys want me to pull like a group card? We'll get votes, yes or no. Because I can. I'll just have to like run upstairs and grab them really quick. Just like an overall like group. Yes, the Pantheon is Greek. Okay, like I literally have chills. That's so weird. A group card reading, like tarot reading, I can pull a card and just see what like the overall energy is of the group. Like what's going on. But all my tarot cards are upstairs. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. I'll be right back, you guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't move. I'll be right back. Are you guys still here? All right, so I brought down You Work Your Light and the chakra deck. So I'm just gonna pull a card from here and a card from the chakra one. Did you guys hear that? That was so creepy. This book like literally just like slid down the box and fell on the couch. That's so creepy. That scared me. It looked like someone was pushing it. That was so weird. Oh, I have chills right now. All right. You guys want to hear something else weird that happened to me tonight? I was literally in the kitchen just getting a snack. I wanted some pretzels. This is so weird. Like, I was taking out the pretzels and I put them on a plate. And like, I saw like a shadow to the left of my eye, and like one of those pretzels got like flung like across the counter, and like, I know I didn't do it. Yeah, I have weird things happen here all the time. I should be used to it by now though. Like the strangest things. All right, what's the overall reading for the collective group? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have 3 cards and I'll just read them to you. It says, leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So maybe take a leap of faith with something. Then we have Warrior Woman, but it's in reverse. This one says, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? I feel like you guys have a lot of fears right now that are holding you back from doing something that you really want to do. So I have some of this too, but I encourage you to face those fears and go towards something that you want to do and just make it happen, because what I've learned is we make up these fears like in our heads all the time, and then once we go towards our fears, there's nothing on the other side of them. So all that worry, all that like anxiety was literally like just something that's in our biological makeup. So there's no reason to fear anything. If it's something that you want to do and you're passionate about, there's probably a reason why, and you probably should pursue that. And then I have, that's what I'm getting from it. And then I have protection in the reverse. And this one says, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So I feel like a lot of us are dealing with this right now, because this came up in like a lot of readings too in the past, but just recently. So I feel like a lot of people aren't realizing their true power, their true potential power. This is something that we're all like waking up and like really beginning to realize our full potential power. You have to cut cords, so like ancestral ties and things like that, you want to cut those things, because especially like things that aren't healthy for you, you want to get away from those things, cut those things out, and then call back your soul retrieval. So there's different meditations and things that you can do to actually gain back a part of your soul, because sometimes when we go through, okay, this is a lot of information coming through right now, but it's saying that like when we go through traumatic experiences, there's a part of our soul that gets kind of like construed in a way that's not healthy, and like it's almost like we lose a part of our soul, like our part of like our innocence, our pure innocence. And so when we go back and work on these things and call these things back to us and cleanse these things and heal these things, is when we can be in our true full potential form. That was a lot. I hope that makes sense. Is Fifth World in here? I love Fifth World. Starman Diego, perhaps these cards can help me boost myself to fight my depression. Yeah, those are like, did you see the cards, Diego? It was these 3. Warrior Woman, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? Okay, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? This was in reverse, so that means they're like, this is for the collective consciousness right now. So a lot of people are having fears and doubts, and that's why they're not like pursuing their passions or doing certain things. So don't let fear hold you back. Also, you go first, the universe will catch you. So take a leap of faith and just know that the universe has your back. And the reason that we're scared is because we're actually like, that's in our biological makeup, like to have this fight or flight to survive when we were like back in caveman era or whatever. I can't talk tonight, but you know what I mean? Like you want to go first. You want to take a leap of faith because you have to know and trust that the universe will catch you. The universe has your back. This is what they want for you. They want you to follow your passions. They want you to do the things that scare you the most because these are the things that are going to make the most impact on the planet. And you have to know that you're protected, okay? Protection. So this is something that people aren't doing though. They're not calling back their power. They're not cutting the cords, and they're not doing the work on themselves to have that soul retrieval come back to them, that original state of being that they had here once they were incarnated. So that's a lot, but those were those cards. I want to pull a couple from the chakra deck just to get more clarity. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Oh, Wendy, that was awesome. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm going to pull a couple more. Does that make sense, you guys? It makes sense to me, but I'm a very, I don't know how I would describe myself. I'm kind of different. But I've been really big into ancient knowledge recently. It's like just something that completely intrigues me, like all of that, like Atlantis, Egypt, everything. Like I could literally research stuff for days. I love it. Thank you so much, Space Galleria. The protection card reminds me that I have support from my close friends. Yeah, you're always protected. You always have support. We always feel like we're all alone, but like we have so many people that love us and look up to us and like care about us and are around us, so we're never alone. Even complete strangers would do like nice things for you. So it's like that misconception that we're all separated, but we're all actually one, and we're all kind of going through the same kind of things. All different at different levels, but generally we're all here to learn the same lessons, so we can really benefit from each other and sharing our stories. And oh my gosh, okay, this card just almost wanted to come out. I'm gonna keep shuffling though to make sure the right ones come out, but I hope that makes sense. Like, we're all supposed to share our gifts. We're all supposed to share like our truth and who we innately are, because in doing so it helps the planet. It helps everyone that resides there. It helps all the beings on the planet. It helps the collective consciousness. It helps us all grow and like know that it's okay to like be ourselves, because we've been so brainwashed to think otherwise. And hi guys, thanks for coming in. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna see what other card needs to come out. Okay, so this card's been coming out a lot. I'm gonna keep like shuffling, and if it's meant to come out, it'll come out again. I feel like a lot of us are in isolation mode right now because it is part of a time of a huge transit. This card, man, keeps coming out too. We are in the time of a deep, like, huge transit, the collective consciousness is. So a lot of us are kind of like, almost like, I kept like listening to tarot readings and getting the same reading of the butterfly, but it's like the cocoon phase where we're kind of like recalibrating and renewing ourselves and kind of keeping to ourselves, but learning so much about our inner selves. If that makes sense. And it's important to do so because this will like further your knowledge about yourself, and in furthering your knowledge about yourself, you can actually make more of an impact on this planet. And it's really important that we do this right now. So like shadow work's gonna be important. Astral travel, out of body experiences will be common. Okay, a lot of people are spending way too much time on the TV and internet and cell phone. This is just a reminder not to do this. I keep getting this card for everyone. So make sure to unplug, especially with the nice weather coming. Just be out in nature. This is a completion. Okay, this goes along with what I was talking about. This is a phase of completion, which is why we're in this like cocoon phase. We're not our old selves anymore. We are transitioning into the new way of being, into our true selves. It's really beautiful. It's like we're transitioning into the butterfly. But we're in the cocoon phase right now. So this is actually completion, which is part of the transit. And this is so weird because I keep getting this instinct card, and this instinct card, if you look at it, it's like here's the actual physical being, and then here's the spiritual being. So we're learning so much about our spiritual soul, like the soul within us, our actual true self. And a lot of us have been experimenting with astral travel, and out of body experiences. We've been having lucid dreaming. We've been doing all this, even if you're unaware of it. I'm sure you can recall some things. You might be having very vivid dreams. You might be connecting spiritually in a way that you never thought you could before, or it might be something new and kind of scary to you, but a lot of people are going through this. So this is like a huge time to like explore your spirituality and learn about your soul and like your past lives and all that stuff. And there's miracles just around the corner because this miracle card came out and it keeps coming out. So there's definitely like this, to me also refers to like that golden age, and like a lot of my friends that I've been chatting with think that the golden age is actually going to happen between the years of 2020 and 2025. So very shortly will be like the golden age. It's like the age of Aquarius, the golden age, the age of enlightenment. It's a really exciting time to be on the planet right now, but I feel like the more that we can really follow our true soul path and our life purpose and just keep finding our truth, which is an ongoing process, but the more that we find out about ourselves, the bigger impact we'll make on the planet and be able to relate to others and also raise the collective consciousness in doing so. And there's miracles right around the corner. So that's really, really cool. So that's all the cards that wanted to come out. So I hope that made sense. Let's see. Getting ready for bed. Yeah, Shauna, na 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 na. Shauna, na 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 na. I love your name. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to bed here soon too. I had a really long day. Zanab Shabib is in here. How are you? See, makes perfect sense with the cocoon phase. That's how I see myself right now in the cocoon stage. Yeah, I am too. I'm on that, Kimber. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you. See miracles, they do happen. And another cool thing that one of my friends told me to do is to believe it before you see it. So we're all so conditioned to believe it after it manifests, but the key to manifestation is believing it before you actually see it. So really believe it, know that it exists, and then it will manifest in your life, because what you want already exists. It's right there. And we are powerful manifestors. We've just forgotten this, and we've had like a veiling, we've had just like a bunch of stuff happen, but we're remembering, we're waking up and remembering like our true nature, who we are. It's the awakening, it's the ascension, but we're powerful manifestors. So as long as you can believe it before you see it, it will actually manifest that way, because in knowing that it already exists is putting you at a vibrational match of that thing that you are creating. And we are all creators. We are one with God. We're made in his image. Like, we really are like gods and goddesses. If you think about it, we've just forgotten who we are. And this is the golden age is like a time of remembering just how powerful we all truly are. Like, there's so much that we can do that like we couldn't even fathom. Like, there's so much that like I've found out that I can do that it still shocks me. Like telekinesis, I can do that. I can do telekinesis. Like and I'm psychic and like just weird things. So it's really interesting. But believe it into existence. Yeah. Believe it before you see it, because what you want wants you. The universe always wants what you want, and it's going to give you that. And the more that you can raise your frequency and believe, basically expect it. You just expect it, and that will come. But the ego mind has so many doubts, so that we have to really retrain our subconscious mind into believing these things, because we've been so programmed, we've been so brainwashed. And you've probably heard all these things before, but The more that we can believe it before we see it, we will actually see it. And I love that. And one of my really good friends told me that, and it's true. Yeah, you have to believe it. You can't have a doubt in your mind. You just have to know. Just know, and you'll see it appear. Ooh, vanilla Coke. Oh my God, that sounds so good. I haven't had a like pop in the longest time, but I used to love vanilla Coke. You know what you should do now? Thanks. I'm glad. See, I knew I came on here for a reason. That's awesome. Even when I tried not to do the tarot reading, don't you see, like, the cards still wanted me? Because Wendy asked if I could do a reading for, like, the collective. So it's so funny. Like, I knew I would be bringing these cards down eventually, but it's so cool. But yeah, just believe it before you see it, and then you will. And I would like to hear your, like, manifestation stories too, because, like, I've been manifesting so many crazy things lately, like, recently, that, like, I would never even think possible at all. And it's amazing. And the more you open up to it, and the more you, like, just play around with it and have fun, keep it lighthearted, like, the more it'll come to you. It's really, really cool. I'll do a video on it. Starting, I will continue to take my time off from streaming to continue to heal, and time to prepare new content to share once I come out of my cocoon. Yeah, see? They found a red reptilian alien skeleton remains at the Great Serpent Mounds. Get out of town. Oh my God, Wendy, did you see? I'm going to research that. That's so crazy. I believe it. That's so cool, but weird. Reptilians scare me because they're supposed to be, like, lower vibrational, supposedly, but, like, there's so much that we don't know. Like, I feel like there's good and bad to, like, everything, so I just love researching that kind of stuff. But yeah, my dog's, he's rolling around on the ground. Kimber says I play electric guitar and singing too. That's awesome. Do you make videos, like, singing and doing that? I'll have to check out your channel some more. You can Google it. I'm gonna Google it. That's really cool. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope that resonated with you. And if you guys have any questions or would like to reach out to me in the meantime, I'm on Instagram. I believe it's @KimberKiss or @KimberKiss30 on Instagram. And you can DM me or just follow me. Leave me a comment, or you can email me at kimberkiss28@gmail.com if you have any questions or anything. Johnny, you need to do a video of you playing. Yeah. If you haven't, maybe that's, like, your fear that you have to conquer, because sharing your gifts with the world is, like, the most important thing to do at this time. It's like we have to face our fears. Like, there's no other way around it. Like, we have to, and that's, like, the message for the collective that I'm getting. And just know that, like, on the other side of your fears, there's nothing, so there's no reason to worry. One more question, will Khaleesi die? I don't know. I love Game of Thrones. But I'm going to jump off of here, guys. I love you guys so much, and I hope you all have a great evening, and hopefully I can do a tarot reading live stream tomorrow. We shall see. I'll keep you posted, and I will let you know either way on my community tab tomorrow. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming in and spending time with me, and